The Talmudic sage Rav Nachman had a mound of earth in his vineyard. So he hired some workers to dig it up and remove it. And it took them pretty much a whole day to do it. So while the workers were working on this for the second day as well, somebody from Rav Nachman's house ran out, and jumped onto the pile. And he just sat there. And this person was just sitting there and shaking back and forth and calling out a calling. And he was saying, it reached the time of the resurrection of the dead. Maybe it reached that time of the resurrection of the dead. Seeing this, the workers ran to Rav Nachman, their boss, and they told him what was going on. So Rav Nachman hastily came, and he asked this guy, "What are you doing here?" So the guy said, "I'm dead. Is it the time of the resurrection of the dead yet?" So Rav Nachman responded, "No, it hasn't come yet. What are you doing here?" The man responded, "Didn't I tell you already? I am dead." So Rav Nachman responded, "Really? You're dead? So how come you are still there? Dead people's bodies disintegrate right after time." So the man responded, "You must have studied the Torah, but you probably never learned the book of Mishlei. Doesn't it say in the book of Mishlei that what makes a person's bones disintegrate? Jealousy." And this man tells him, he said, "I never was scrupulous about how people behave towards me, and I never was jealous of my friends. And I never spoke in the house of prayer or in the house of study. I always made sure that my ears were constantly listening to the words of Torah." So Rav Nachman said, "Let me build you an oil." An oil, in other words, an area where you can be covered and be buried properly. So the man responds, "Don't do anything bad for me." He says, "Leave me alone, let me stay here because I was buried here with permission. Just put back the earth that you removed back into its place." So Rav Nachman, after this incident, was very worried. He thought to himself, maybe I did something wrong to this dead person. So immediately that night he had a dream that he was in a little hut made of hadassim tree. So from this dream he understood that this is a good thing and he didn't do anything wrong.